Did you know that nearly 1 in 4 pregnancies ends in miscarriage? Despite how common it is, there's so much silence, stigma, and misinformation around it. If you or someone you know has been affected, you're not alone. And today, we're clearing up some of the biggest myths surrounding miscarriage. Hi, and welcome to the Healthy Life Blueprint channel. Whether you're here because you've experienced a miscarriage, are supporting someone who has, or simply want to learn more, I'm so glad you're taking the time to watch this video. Miscarriage is something many people go through, but it's rarely talked about openly, which can make it even harder to navigate. Today, we're going to bust some common myths about miscarriage to help separate fact from fiction, reduce stigma, and provide a little bit of clarity and support for those who need it. Let's get started. Myth 1. Miscarriages are rare. A common misconception is that miscarriages are a rare occurrence. This belief can make people who experience one feel even more isolated, as if it's something unusual or unheard of. But the truth is, miscarriages are far more common than most people realize. Around 10 to 20% of known pregnancies end in miscarriage, and that number might be even higher because many happen before a woman knows she's pregnant. Understanding how common miscarriages are is important because it helps break down the sense of shame or isolation people may feel. If you've experienced a miscarriage, you are not alone. Many others have gone through it too. By speaking openly about it, we can shed light on just how widespread this experience is and help create a supportive community. Myth 2. Miscarriages are always caused by the mother's actions. Another harmful myth is the idea that miscarriages are the result of something the mother did or didn't do. People often blame stress, exercise, or even eating the wrong food, which only adds to the guilt and shame parents may already feel. The fact is, most miscarriages happen because of chromosomal abnormalities, which are completely beyond anyone's control. These abnormalities occur naturally as the embryo develops and are not caused by external factors. While healthy habits can support a pregnancy, they are not guarantees against a miscarriage. If you've experienced a miscarriage, it's so important to remember this is not your fault. Blaming yourself or focusing on what you could have done differently only deepens the pain. Instead, know that this is a natural, albeit heartbreaking, part of reproduction for many people. Myth 3. Miscarriage means you can't have healthy pregnancies. It's also common to hear that having a miscarriage means future pregnancies are doomed. But this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, most people who experience miscarriage go on to have healthy pregnancies. Doctors typically consider miscarriages a normal, though difficult, part of the reproductive journey. And don't worry unless someone has had multiple miscarriages in a row. For many, the road to a successful pregnancy involves heartbreak along the way. But it's not the end of the story. Countless people have gone through this experience and later welcomed healthy babies into their lives. If you're struggling with fear about the future, take heart in the fact that your chances of having a healthy pregnancy are still very high. Time for a quick break. Are you finding this video helpful? If you are, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you want to stay connected and never miss an update, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. If you're part of the fam already, comment "Let's go" below, and I'll give you a special shout out in the next video. Now, back to the good stuff. Myth 4. Miscarriage is just a physical event. Another harmful misconception is that miscarriage is purely a physical experience. While it's true that the body goes through significant changes, the emotional and mental toll can often be even more profound. Miscarriage represents the loss of hopes, dreams, and plans for the future. It's a form of grief, and like any other loss, it takes time to process and heal. Some people may feel sadness, guilt, anger, or a combination of emotions, and that's perfectly normal. If you're going through this, know that it's okay to seek support, whether from friends, family, or a professional counselor. You don't have to navigate this alone, and your feelings are valid. Myth 5. Miscarriages can always be prevented. Many people believe that if they do everything right, they can prevent a miscarriage. While living a healthy lifestyle is important, it's essential to understand that most miscarriages are unpreventable. Factors like chromosomal abnormalities, uterine issues, or certain medical conditions are often beyond your control. Instead of focusing on what-ifs, try to focus on what's within your power, like staying informed and caring for your emotional well-being. Perfection is not the goal, and it's okay to acknowledge that some things are simply out of your hands. Addressing the stigma. Misinformation and myths contribute to the silence and stigma surrounding miscarriage. Many people feel they can't talk about their experience because of fear, guilt, or judgment. Breaking the stigma starts with having open conversations like this one. By sharing accurate information and listening without judgment, we can create a world where people feel supported, not ashamed, after experiencing a miscarriage. If someone you know has gone through a miscarriage, the most important thing without offering unsolicited advice, avoid saying things like, "Everything happens for a reason," and offer tangible help, like bringing meals or helping with day-to-day tasks. Sometimes, simply saying, "I'm here for you, and I'm so sorry for your loss," can mean the world. If this video resonated with you or provided some clarity, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to share your experiences or questions if you're comfortable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help spread awareness and support others who might be going through this. With that said, thank you so much for watching and taking the time to learn about this important topic. If this video helped you or opened your perspective, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Together, we can keep breaking the silence and supporting one another. And until next time, take care and be kind to yourself and others.